Hello everyone, good to see you on episode 2 of I'm Just a Goblin. Please subscribe before I start and let's get to it, shall we? Our main protagonist shouts from the depths of his lungs against the ruler of the village, saying that sending more of their people to the wild to meet their demise is not okay, and that he should think of a strategy. But when he was about to suggest a strategy, the elder cuts his words short as he thinks that our main protagonist thinks he's dumb for sending more goblins to attack. He continued to say that our main protagonist should build a failure invention to destroy adventurers. Those words completely crushed our main protagonist to the ground. But our main protagonist lost no hope and said that they should learn why the adventurers are constantly on their necks attacking them throughout, which brought the village leader to laughter, thinking his plan is a piece of trash. He continued to say that who cares what this adventurers think, and that they must do to them what they did to us, and that what matters more than anything is power. That crushed our main protagonist to the core. That made our main protagonist throw the wooden axe to the ground in frustration because the village leader made a joke out of his suggestions. Add that he finds the idea of wanting to send more goblins to their demise a great plan, and calling our main protagonist a foolish boy for going against his ideas. Little does he know that our female protagonist followed him, as she always does. Our main protagonist opens tea up the chest regardless, while the village leader opens the big gates to his full army regardless of what our main protagonist just said. The goblin charge forward. Our main protagonist starts going on his new invention as usual. After a hard hour of working, he finally gets his break and reveals his new invention. Our main protagonists show a blaster, which brings joy to the both of them, as they get ready to go to war too, regardless of what anyone says. While the goblins are fighting with the adventurers, charging themselves for a victory or defeat, but for them it's for the love of the game. While the goblins lack on strength, they tend to make up for numbers they produce. But unfortunately for them, the adventurers ambush them prepared, sending chaos throughout the forest as the goblins fly left, right, and center, as they're at a huge disadvantage at the moment. The two protagonists ran to the opposite direction, aiming for a more reserved spot. Finally, they arrived at the location as they put down the resources that were needed to start the job. The place really felt secured and well reserved with less roots, making it feel like a rabbit cage. The male protagonist started to outline the names of the traps as he always does with any other traps. The first one being the net launcher, as the name explains that if the target kicks the lower rope, the net will launch down. The second one, named after the adventurers and known for being built by humans, it was given the name Human Trap. Then the last one being named the Heaven Snatcher, which we'll find out further why it is called so. The female protagonist was stunned by the traps she was seeing with her eyes, but she started to point out that these names that were given to the traps are indeed not cool and not stylish. Our main protagonist was stunned and disappointed that his names were called uncool and not stylish, where else he spent a long time thinking for ones. But suddenly, an adventurer appeared, causing the both of them to hide in the bush and wait. The adventurer seems to have not seen them yet while they can see him in 4K. They waited as the young man went straight for their well-planned trap. As they predicted, the adventurer didn't see the lower rope and he kicked it. But to their surprise, the rope snapped, but the trap did not react to the lower rope, which had them question if the plan worked or it didn't work at all, or were they making a failure invention. But they got their answer as the net launches towards the head of the male protagonist, pulling him down with it while the female protagonist laughs at him, enjoying the scene at hand. The male protagonist was annoyed that first trap came in clutch later than they expected, as he wanted the net removed from his head as they went to see what the second trap is working. The adventurer seems to be going to the trap and seeing the glowing crystal, which is harder to avoid. He approaches the glowing crystal with caution, as it was glowing with mana. Will he touch it? Stay tuned to find out next time on episode 3.